Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Bubba Spit here. Just want to sit here and talk to y'all a little bit about how over this video I will show a little bit of footage from my camera that I have pretty much pulled out of storage. And the main reason why this was in storage for so long was because a lot of the cords that originally came with this, I just did not have no more. Like, there's two ports right here. This is the charging port, and then there's the HDMI cord port. And the HDMI is supposed to be for like when you're pulling stuff off of this camera, and you can move it over to your laptop or some shit. And also, this camera does have a good thing. It's got a SD card slot, so I could actually put SD card stuff into it if I really wanted to, which was always a great thing and feature in my opinion. This cuts on, it does everything phenomenally great, but as time has gone on, certain things have just like right there as I was sitting here trying to do this intro, the cord itself is not as viable, because sometimes I'll sit there and have it charging and it's not charging that good. But overall, I just wanted to talk about this because this has kind of been on my mind lately, and especially since I have pulled this out of storage. And I remember recording on a camera all the time. That's all I would record on if I did record before I started getting into more phones and stuff. But I wanted to talk about this because if you go back through my videos, recording videos and stuff, I used to get my mom's camera and stuff, take pictures, record videos, and all different kinds of stuff. If I could find those old videos, I would straight up put them up on the screen. But the thing is, with the way things get lost and everything, a lot of that media is just lost. I was young, and I've always enjoyed just filming no matter what. Even if I honestly love it to the point that I envy those people that do IRL streaming all day, every day, because I really enjoy that kind of stuff. But I've wanted to just talk a little bit about starting vlogging and stuff versus do you need this kind of material and stuff? Do you need a high dollar camera? And this ain't even the most expensive camera that you'll ever get. This is something that I got from Walmart, and for it being $150 at the time, and me not having much experience with a lot of stuff, if that's what you're trying to go into, you can get a decent camera for a not too expensive price. And also it's cheaper than phones, I will say. But at the same time, most people have phones today, so this is kind of that discussion. Because the way that phones are today is what I'm getting at. Is I was sitting there thinking about, do you really need a high dollar or big type of, or camera itself, more expensive type camera than, I don't know, how would you say that? Do you need a camera really, or can you just do it all on your phone? Because, like, do you need a high dollar camera? Do you need these big expensive cameras and stuff? And like I said, my camera's not the most expensive, but this was my third camera that I ever had. My first camera was still Kodiak. It was the brand that I started doing my vlogs in, and I knew that this brand worked, so I wanted to continue to do it using Kodiak whenever I went to another camera. And my second camera, it was some fucked up camera. It was I'm not talking shit about them, but I don't even remember the name of that camera. It was something that I got from a flea market, and because it looked very nice, it looked bulky and everything, and I wanted it. It just didn't do what I wanted for me. And today I was sitting here talking or looking at a bunch of videos and stuff, seeing if it would actually be worth using a camera versus my phone today. And most videos that I keep seeing, yes, there are videos out there like that, just telling you like what's the better reason why to use this product or that product. But that's the thing, I keep seeing things comparing like a iPhone to a Canon camera, or an iPhone to some Pixel Pro versus a new type of camera that just came out, or some high dollar camera versus a phone. And that's the thing. I keep seeing high dollar cameras. I'm not seeing even the low budget cameras. Like, and this is not a low budget camera, but it's not the most expensive camera. But at the same time, through this video, I was kind of wanting to talk about what my thought process, even when I was using a more of a budget camera, my thoughts upon this, and I loved it. I genuinely loved it. And that's the thing, I'm not out here trying, and that's the reason why it aggravated me whenever I kept seeing these videos. I wasn't trying to try to find, look at specs or this or that. I was trying to see, like, which one makes more sense to use in general, if that makes sense. More like for vlogging, more like for just content creating in general, like for everyday use type stuff is what I was trying to do. And here's the thing, I have this camera. It's a Kodiak Pix Pro AZ421 42 times wide angle camera. It's a great camera. I love this camera. And when I do use it, it gives me that feel that, hey, I'm recording. I love that feeling, like I am doing the thing that it's meant to do. Like, I feel like, and also the wide mouth of this makes me focus on this better, because I've noticed, even probably during this video, you'll probably catch myself looking at other things just because I get distracted too easy. I'm looking dead at this, and I'm able to see where to look, what to look at, when I should look at it. With this, I don't even know where the camera is. I know it's right here, but technically I can't see it like that good. I know where to look, but I have to struggle a little bit to look, and that kind of bothers me a little bit because I want to look around, and also with a phone, now I can probably flip the camera and see things, but because I know how this camera is, I can just sit there and record with it like that, like have it at a distance where I can sit there and record. But me, I'm over here consistently looking at myself on my phone, and I guess I'm just too sexy for myself. Nah, but for real, and like I said before, there's problems with this camera now. If you've seen the videos with that is going on with this video so far, I will say there's been a line over the screen, and the screen itself was just messed up. I don't have a lot of the stuff that it came with originally anymore, like the HDMI cord to be able to transport stuff from this right here to the computer that I need to transport it to. I will say it does have the SD card, but at the same time, this SD card, not all laptops offer this SD card slot. And with my laptop itself, it does have its own problems, but it's not something that I truly have to worry about with a phone, at least. And yes, I can go on Amazon and get a lot of these upgrades, like the same as with this charger. I had to go on Amazon to even get this charger, because this charger is like the last model before everything went to USB-C now, and this charger, it lasted a long time. It was good, but I need the HDMI to be able to transfer over a lot of stuff that I do not have anymore, and it's just more inconvenient, honestly, to be able to do that kind of stuff, for me at least. And this, you could take this as what you want to take it as. This is just me thinking, like, do I have a laptop that can work with this? Do I have a laptop that I can use to edit my videos and so on and so forth? Because I've had laptops before, and they just wouldn't read the stuff that I was transferring over, and so on and so forth. It didn't have, this one doesn't have an SD card slot, so I can't move the stuff from the SD card to the stuff, to the laptop itself. This is a phenomenal device, but because a lot of stuff is so outdated, yes, I can go on Amazon and get a lot of this stuff that's for this laptop, or this camera, but there's still that part of me that wants to just go to the store and get a lot of that stuff. I miss being able to just walk into a store whenever I felt like it, and just being able to get what I needed. And also, a lot of times it's more expensive because you have to order it online and versus going to a store. Yes, chargers are expensive already in stores, but a lot of stuff as just certain things, not even just chargers, like are just more expensive online. It seems like you can find more deals probably online too, though. But that could just be the old school part of me that wants to just don't want to put everything online every time that I just want to order one simple product. And I have ordered stuff off of Amazon before and everything, but there's still that part of me that just like for everything that I like every single item, like it feels like somewhat more of an inconvenience than having to go up to my store. And this is the a positive side for me with using this camera, though. It felt more immersive than using a phone. I felt like I was in content mode. I felt like because I could use this camera to do what I was wanting to do, I felt like I had the things. I felt like I had what I need. Like all I needed to do was like I was in content mode, I guess you can say. It just felt better. It felt like I was actually filming. It felt like I was making something instead of just trying to get the next best clip or this or that. And with this, it's I will say though, having these cameras, it's not even about convenience. It's about hell no, it's not with this big bulky machine. It's more about feeling like I'm actually doing it instead of this was something that I was doing. So let me just click over to this and this app or this app over here that has a camera to it. So instead I can now record myself saying what I was saying. I just felt more immersed in the product whenever I was using a camera instead of a phone like I'm doing right now. And then there's the other side of me that wants to not really be a minimalistic person, but at the same time it's just then we're starting to talk about convenience. We're starting to talk about, okay, I can sit here record, I can edit my videos at the same right after I get done filming my videos, because most apps have the or phones, you can download an app to edit your videos. Then I can add music, I can upload it straight from my phone. I can I can literally just pull this out of my pocket and start click shoot record and go on my merry way about things. And most people have their phones out today, and it's a lot more convenient to be able to get a clip of something, because people don't really think that, oh, this person has their phone, they're recording me. Not all the time. I mean, some people do, but it's just more convenient to have your phone at all times. Most people don't even go out their house unless they have their phone. It's just right there where you need it at all times. It's always where you last put it. I mean, yes, the camera would be as well, but at the same time, you have to find places that it's more inconvenient to be able to have your camera, a big bulky camera, when you go into a store. If I have my phone, I can put it to a side or something, and this and that, and I could do the same with this camera. But then, for example, just use this camera for example. I cut this camera on, the lens straight up pops straight out. I don't have no say so for what's going on. I don't have nothing. I can't do nothing about it. I can't do nothing about this camera zooming out. I can pull it in a little bit more, or it starts coming out further whenever I make the thing go out. And yeah, if I pull that straight to somebody like right there, they're probably going to be like, the fuck are you focusing in on me like that for? And then whenever I turn it off, then it retreats. And also when I turn it off or on, it makes that doo-doo-doo noise, so people would more than likely know when I'm hitting the record button and stuff. And that's the thing too, there's no cords, there's no SD cards, there's no trying to plug my camera in, especially with the phone. There's no trying to plug in my camera in to a laptop just so I can edit my clip. And I'll say this though, as well, as with the phone, it's just quick, it's easy, it's something like that comes to second nature with coming with a phone. You pull it out of your pocket, you don't think much about it, and then you can just click record. Like my phone today though, as well, it has a phenomenal camera. It has good stabilization. I have the Google Pixel 9 Pro, which is still the last year's model, but at the same time, I'm not updated my phone yet, but I haven't really needed to yet. And that's the thing, the camera qualities can shoot up to 4K if I really wanted to. And that's the thing, because it's a phone, it's basically a camera, a editor, a producer. It's all in one though. That's the thing with a phone. It's all in one. That's with the convenience of it. And a lot of phones today have just as good cameras, if not better. I don't really know. And also the lighting on this phone is very good, at least right now, comparably to later on down the road whenever something better comes on. But hell, I don't even know what I'm shooting in, and this is still decent quality compared to. I think it's at maxed out at 1080p because I think YouTube now does 4K resolution type shit, but you need like a 4K TV to even be able to see that kind of stuff anyways. But most TVs don't even go past 1080p, so there's no point in worrying about if it's even worth 1080 past 1080p really. And yeah, phones are very convenient, but there is always that part of me that says I would prefer to have and if you're someone like this, if you would prefer to have just a separate device, that that's where you come in, where the camera starts coming in. Do you want a separate device separate from your phone or not? Or do you really even care? And that's the thing, if you're someone that likes to have a camera just for filming or taking pictures, a phone just for calls, a laptop just for editing, a PlayStation just to play games instead of having to worry about a PC, MP3 player just for music, if this would all just depend on your preference, then I would say. And I love that functionality to having the one purpose for one thing. It feels more organized in my life because I have a purpose for each thing. Like my MP3 player, I can listen to music when I want to listen to music. My iPod or my PlayStation, and when I want to play video games, I can just I have to go to my PlayStation. If I want to do something on my laptop, most of the time it's just for editing, so or I'm really looking something up, so I don't really feel like I'm getting trapped. If you're somebody that's just trying to get detox yourself in a way from all this stuff on their phone. And like I said, it might be the old me talking and stuff, but there's I don't know, it keeps me focused on what I'm doing, because when I look at my phone, I'm thinking like, okay, what's the next notification that pops up, even while I'm filming. Like right now, I've been sitting here filming for a while now, and I've seen several notifications pop up, and I've kind of thought about checking it several times, and it would stop me from recording and being able to say what I'm wanting to say when I'm wanting to say it. With this, I can just point it, I can look it dead into the thing, and it's not even going to tempt me to do anything else other than what it's supposed to do for, until the battery dies or the memory is full. And like when I'm using my laptop, I'm just editing. I'm not going out of my way to have a lot of stuff on my laptop. First off, I'm not trying to download a shit ton of stuff on my laptop. It's a laptop. It's not meant to be able, at least the one I have is not meant to be able to play video games and stuff on. But when you're using your phone, you can get distracted by messages, notifications, and all that kind of stuff. Is kind of where I'm getting at with this. And long story short, though, I will say though, this is just really dependent on what you're looking for. If you're looking for convenience, I would say, hey, go for your phone. And if you're more about immersion and separating your creative process from your phone, I guess you can say, hey, use the camera. Go after the camera. Don't worry about this and that. And because, like, that's the thing. If you're using a camera you have to have a backpack full of stuff. You have to have, and I remember that when I used to have my camera all the time, I had to keep a tripod with me, extra cords, extra batteries, extra SD cards, so that if this memory falls out or doesn't have enough memory. And with the phone, technically, if you wanted to, you could buy more storage, especially today. At least on my phone, it shows that I can buy more storage, which is weird that it doesn't let you have all the storage free. But I could buy more if I really wanted to. But like I said, there's that, I don't know, it just feels more immersive. It feels like I'm doing something special when I'm holding this camera. It feels like I'm actually doing the thing that I'm wanting to do, instead of just having something on my phone. I don't know. For me, it just feels more like I'm doing the thing that I'm trying to do. But like I said, there's that side that, like, oh, my phone's always with me, because I could be sitting there going down the road and not having my camera with me, or having to worry about digging my camera out of my backpack or something, and I could just look up, see something, and pull my phone out of my or out of my pocket, and I can pull it right out and then start vlogging right there. But with the camera, if I don't have it in my hand, most of the time it was in my backpack, and then that was a thing too. Like, I always had to make sure my camera was able to be used like that, or had my camera with me. And with this being so bulky, I didn't have it all the time, because it was more of an inconvenience to take this places where where, like, if me and my friends were going through the woods and stuff, it was more inconvenient to have this with me than having a phone in my pocket and being able to record whenever I felt comfortable to record. And the thing is, with the phone, I could sit there and be in the middle of the woods right after I got done filming, and I can then edit right there, right then and there. I don't have to worry about, oh, is my laptop with me, or this or that. My phone is, most phones today, I wouldn't say all phones, but most phones today are more water resistant. Not waterproof, but water resistant. So if it gets a little rained on, it's not going to bother anything. Cameras today, I don't know about all cameras, but at least this camera that I have is not water resistant, from what I remember. I could be wrong, but I need to look into it more if it is. But if you are going to buy a camera, you have to do research a lot more about it. A phone just comes standard. Like, oh, I like the look of that phone, let me get it. I like the look of this camera, but this camera doesn't have all the features I need, like, for convenience. Especially with the being able to take a picture, or recording a video in the rain. If I wanted to take a video in the rain, I can take a video in the rain without worrying about stuff. And that's the power, in my opinion, of convenience. It's all in one area. And I will say this though, it's kind of like streaming to me, in a way, if you think about it, because I stream on my PlayStation. I don't have the most high dollar PC setup that costs maybe like $3,000, $5,000, $6,000, $8,000. I'm over here playing on my PlayStation because I like that my games are on my gaming device. I have, and I can stream my from my PlayStation whenever I'm playing my games. I don't have everything connected to my laptop, and I don't even need a laptop. If I didn't want to, I could just have my stream and then have my phone pulled up to the side so I can read chat or something. And that's the thing though, you don't need the most expensive stuff to actually be able to film and record and edit your stuff. You do what is best for you. If it's more convenient for you to have to just record all your stuff, go ahead, use your phone. Phones have such good quality anyways. And that's the thing, I'll just say that both have their great things for their own reasons. Phones for more convenient type stuff, cameras for if you want to be more immersive and everything. And I'm not saying that these high dollar cameras aren't better than a phone. I'm not saying that, but at the same time, a lot of times there's a lot of stuff that I feel like could have just been done with a phone. Really, like phones, they win in convenience, they win in like portability and speed, I guess you can say. And cameras, they win with that creative feeling, that immersion, that that focus that you get when you're recording on a camera. It all just depends on what you're looking for. Everything in your pocket type stuff, like everything in one bundle, or are you looking for one tool that does one job, like a hammer? Well, a hammer does multiple tools as well, but I don't know, a screwdriver. It's meant to screw in a thing, or a crowbar. Crowbar's meant to pry stuff open only, technically. But long story short, either way, I want no one to ever say that, oh, I needed, or that you need the most expensive tools to be able to do this stuff. It's all about what you have, and if you have something that should be shared. Same as being able to draw, anything of that nature. If you can draw and you have a camera and you don't have no other paper and you only have notepads, hey, use the notepads to draw with. Also, that'd be something different, I feel like, compared to most people. They have to have the biggest, fanciest sketchbooks or 15 different camera angles and all this and that. And also, it kind of gets you into being more creative too. Like, how am I going to make this a better video? Oh, well, me right here, I've been pretty much sitting here trying to, I've been putting clips over this, and I've been sitting here talking. And pretty much the clips have been just me, like what I did when I was trying to record with this camera, the Kodiak camera that I have. And everything that I was over it was just that, pretty much, nothing special. Or I could figure out how to make better camera angles instead of having a stagnant one look. I could have so much different stuff with this, because I feel like having the most expensive stuff, or not even the most expensive stuff, but I heard a quote one time from somebody that said, growing up rich kills creativity. Growing up poor, you end up having the most creativity. And I didn't understand that until I couldn't afford a lot of stuff. If you are rich and you were handed everything, and you do have, and it's not even saying, oh, I'm rich with a lot of this stuff, but if you have the money to be able to buy a lot of this stuff, you're not going to sit here and try to think about the most creative ways to make your videos the most fancy. I can do this stuff, but because I don't have all this stuff, all these fancy tools, these fancy gadgets, and all this and that, I'm trying to make the videos as entertaining as possible. Anyways, it's just something that's been on my mind, and stuff I wanted to kind of talk about a little bit with, or do I want this kind of camera? Long story short, it just becomes a preference of what you would rather have. Do you want the feel of a real camera, or do you want convenience? Do you want to be immersed in what you're trying to create, or and you can still get immersed in it while you are making videos off your phone, but it's just all depends on what you like. Are you wanting convenience or a tool? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what y'all make y'all's videos off of, or if you do make videos, and if I was able to help make somebody want to create, awesome. If not, I'm sorry. I wish that I could convince you in that, hey, anything you can use to just create, because I would love to know, like, do y'all still use use your phone to create vlogs, or would you rather have the feeling of a real camera? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to read it. Just let me know. Thank y'all for watching. Do what you gotta do when you really want to do it. Have fun with your life while you can, and I'll talk to y'all later.